Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time.
You ever have one of those weeks where you're just tired and don't feel like cooking and staying in the kitchen all day? Well, we've got a recipe for you. We have an easy ramen recipe from, you'll never guess, Cameron Diaz. So, Kat, I don't know about you, but when I think ramen, I do not think Cameron Diaz. But it's easy, it's elevated with extra goodness, and we'll show you how to make it.
So the key secret to Cameron's yummy ramen is that she uses chicken stock, which we already have on the stove here heating up because we're gonna use it in our next step. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna saute some vegetable because that is what one of the elevated flavors she has is. So we're just gonna put in a little sesame oil. Use whatever vegetable you have in the fridge. This says leftover vegetable ramen. So whatever you have, just make sure you dice it up into the same size so that it cooks easily together.
Yeah, that's a key thing of hers, is cutting things in the same proportion so they cook evenly. Her Instagram, she used broccoli, celery, and carrots. She also uses fancy ramen noodles.
I looked them up on Amazon and they were expensive. That's okay. I'm using the cheapo kind that I grew up eating, so they're just as good. So it's supposed to be easy ramen. She says that this is her ramen that she makes when she doesn't want to order food and she doesn't want to make anything, but she wants some yummy food. And she's like, I just jazz up my ramen. I elevate and layer the flavors on there. Just going to cook these vegetables until they get kind of nice and caramelized.
I am going to move on to the next step, which is to add a little bit of chicken stock. And then just add enough, not too much, but you want it to be able to evaporate completely. All right, we're gonna push this off to the side so they don't overcook or burn from the center. And on the other side, we're gonna start cooking the garlic and the shallots.
She says that one of her favorite pieces to add to this is some crispy garlic, what is it called? Let me look at my, I'll show it to you.
Oh, well, I forgot because I don't have that.
So she's supposed to get some spicy chili garlic crisp. So I found some at the Asian store. Okay, so now we're gonna mix in our vegetables back in, get them all mixed in well together. And I'm gonna do something that Gina's not gonna do, but I'm gonna do it. She also says to make sure you add in a little pat of butter to this. Gina refuses to put butter in her ramen.
Yep. I'll add it to my kimchi, but I will not add it to my ramen.
You'll add butter to kimchi?
Only when you like stir fry it. You can chop up kimchi and then stir fry it with butter. And then just add that to like udon noodles. So good.
So I'm gonna move this aside. And we're going to take our hot boiling chicken stock, so not water, chicken stock, because she wants you to have a lot of flavor. And we're gonna add in our 2 flavor packets.
Yes, we're adding more salt to our salty ramen.
Well, she does say that she adds a little bit more water because she likes a lot of broth, so I think that maybe that helps. And also, she is using a healthier version of ramen. Gotta add our 2 ramens in there. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
And you know what? I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water to mine too because the broth is looking kind of low.
It is low.
Are you ready to add in the egg? Okay, so we break it in, and she says to quickly scramble it. So my egg is pretty cooked, and now we're gonna add our vegetables back in and make sure we get everything. Yum, yum, yum. Look at that. Ooh.
But we still have a couple more things to add as the finishing touch. A little bit of sesame oil, a squeeze of half a lime, rice vinegar, ready? 1, 2, 3. Has like a clean finish. The slight sour tang.
Well, because I have that chili oil, it's got like a really nice, I don't know, nuttiness.
Oh, so what do you think, Kat?
I think Cameron Diaz is onto something. I might do this from now on because it's still the same flavors, but elevated for sure. There's veggies and there's a punch. There's a little spiciness, a little nuttiness to it. I really like this. Good job, Cameron. This was super easy and super good, so you guys should definitely try it out. So happy that Cameron Diaz shared it with us on her Instagram. We're gonna link the recipe down below so that you guys can try it out for yourself. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, and we will see you guys again next week. Bye.